Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. And right now we have a new guest, a special guest actually, to our honorable special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself first?
All right, so thank you so much, Ardini, for your introduce me to your what is the audience? Yeah, okay, okay, guys, good people, wherever you are. Let me introduce myself first. My full name is Dede Rachmat. I'm from senior high school, one of the senior high school in Cianjur City. I'm English teacher also. I think enough.
Oh, enough.
Okay.
No, enough, really enough. Okay, and the next one, I think you already know about him in this YouTube. Yeah, introduce yourself. You could try.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum. So, my name is Ilham Firdaus. You can call me Ilham, and I'm an English teacher also. And I'm so very happy to join with everyone here.
Okay, should I introduce myself?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Ardini Yusmeka. I'm one of the students. I'm a senior high school student right now, but I try to assist my teacher, who named Mr. Ilham, at an English course to share some materials to the students. I think just only that my information. Okay.
It's really great, right? This is the
Yes.
first
Yes,
time, right?
you are still young, but your English is good. Okay, can you hear that?
I just try to speak English because Mr. Ilham always encouraged me to speak every day. If you don't speak English, you will get punishment. Memorize 10 words, 5
That's only the
words.
method.
Okay, it's great method.
Okay, so for the topic of today, it will be about education, and yeah, let's try to begin it. For the first question, yeah, if you had the authority to redesign the education systems, so what would be your first reform, and would you introduce it?
Okay, so
You
who?
first?
Okay.
You are first.
You first.
So I think it's about the education, especially in Indonesia. So it's in my opinion, okay, we need to redesign the educational system. In my opinion, especially for English, because that's a good question for me. But I think for the first time, so we have to think out the box. That's as an English teacher, we have to try to do innovation and involve the students. Especially, I believe in students that they will be able to improve their capacity. Capacity and capability, especially in English, because I focus on teaching English, and this is the most important. Also, that teacher have to try to speak and practice every day. Practice every day. I'm not sure that if we always try to give some materials without practicing it, it will be bad. Okay, and yeah, we have to know that the best thing is not only memorizing. I mean, move away memorization from the student, but we have to keep practicing it. It is in English. I don't know in other major, right? And also try to involve the students, because we know that every student has great capacity, different capacity, and then also strengthens. We have to know the student strengthens as an English teacher. So know every class has different. Capacity, capability. So method is the most important thing, but we have to try to think that what kind of method that we have to teach the students.
Oh my God, that's remarkable, sir. You answered in the long way. Okay, your turn.
Okay, so thank you, Ardini. Okay, according to my opinion related to education, to be honest, I never compared in education in Indonesian country with another country, but let's make a specific. We have focused to the education, especially in English education. So the first opinion, I do agree with Mr. Ilham says previous time. So English, what is it? What's it? I mean, the education of the English, we have to know that the English have the rules like the grammatical structure, so that the reason why the teacher not only teach the student about the how to remember is or the memory about the nouns or the part of the speech, but also the student able to practice always. And then of course the teacher must be a role models how the student can increase the knowledge and comprehension of the English. Uh, so I conclude the opinion is the teacher able to make the role models to be what is it to be role model for the students, and always practice a lot in English speaking. I think that is my opinion.
Good job. Oh, guys, I'm really anxious. Besides me, are great. They're master at English. Okay. How about we try to answer the question?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
You
but
know from the student, right?
Yes, of course.
based on me, yeah. In my opinion, but I will try to answer it simply. Okay, so that's fine. If I become an English teacher, I mean, in the future, I will make learning more practical by focusing on real life situation. For instance, communication, critical thinking, and also making some project to make the students feel not bored to learn some lessons in school. That's what I felt when I was in the school, so that I want to increase it.
So, did you feel bored when you were in the elementary school to learn about English? I will tell your teacher.
No. I don't. Okay, let's begin. Begin to the other question. Yeah.
Guys, there is no script in here, yeah, no scanner. It's a spontaneous.
I will tell your teacher. I know your teacher.
No, thank you. Okay, begin to next question. Yes, second question. Should schools more focus on teaching students how to think or what to think and why?
Okay, how to think and what to think. Both are important, but the most important thing is how to think about something. Because from that reason, we can try to create a new thing that's useful, will be useful for the student, especially for the educational system in Indonesia. Not sure, but critical thinking is the most important thing to form, right?
Yeah.
And how the way to teach the students the first thing is mindset. So we have to send something to the students, share something, some idea, motivation to create a good idea, to create their critical thinkings. So think out the box also, that's the most important thing. And then for the students, they will be thinking next times, and then they also will try to hit the book. So it will be important that not only teacher, but how to teach the student, but we have to become a motivator in the school so that the students can try to create something new, right, for next future. So that's why how to think is really important for me, right? Okay.
Okay, you answered academically. Good job. Okay, Mr. Your turn. That's
Okay, I appreciate to Mr. Ilham answer, yeah, okay, because he always completely answer an opinion relate the question.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, is it right, Ardini?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. The first thing, I do agree with Mr. Ilham. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I always agree with his statement because why? He's the what is it? I think he's a good English teacher and he know everything about how to learn student to get their competency in English. Okay, how to think is it right?
Yeah.
How to think? I think this is basic knowledge for the student, also for the teacher, also for the materials, the strategy, the method, so that the student will be able to their competence in English. Okay, I think
Really academical. Oh my god, both of you are great. I agree with your opinion, sir.
Now I want to know from the student.
Oh, no.
Yes, of course. How about the student opinion related to how to think? Oh, yes.
How to think and what to think. For me, yeah, from my perspective, both are really essential that we need to learn from what to think. The way what to think, it means we have to make the students aware why we should think critically when we try to when we try to think or overcome some problems. And also the word how to think means that the way we try to think critically in some cases. And from my perspective also, critical thinking are really essential because these skills, or maybe these skills could solve. By these skills we could solve problems, make good decisions, and become independent learners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
It's amazing answer.
I'm really anxious about it. Okay. How we try to turn on? Yeah, we have 5 questions actually, guys. So for the third questions, for the third question, what?
Don't give me a hard question. I don't want to answer it.
Oh no!
Because we have to think a lot how to answer the question.
Try also. Okay. So, what is the greatest weaknesses of today's education systems, and what practical reforms that you would recommend?
Okay.
You first, or who?
Yeah.
You first.
Okay. Would you like to repeat the question, please?
Okay. Sorry. So, what is the greatest weaknesses of today's education systems, and what practical reforms that you would recommend?
Okay, so really, the most important thing, that's not really the most important thing. I mean the weakness, right? As I know, because I have been an English teacher, so it's about the system. If I'm not mistaken, right? About the system of education. Sorry, right, to the audience. Don't catch me next time after this one, right? So because of the educational systems form the students to become workers after school. So this is my opinion. Okay, so that the student cannot think to become revolutionaries, and then to become something that really new, and then they are hard to think deeply about. It's not all right. It's not all about something how to thinking deeply, especially about for example, when I try to give the question to the students in the class, would you like to explain about copy? Right,
Yeah.
it is a simple question, and then if you are hard to explain it in English, try to explain it in your language, in your mother tongue, and then the comments answers was about copy was sweet and the colors were black, and after that, they couldn't explain more about copy.
I see.
So it's about explanation, because when we try to explain something deeply, we need capacity in our brains, right, to explain and to know the thing that should be explained by us. And also, I try to form their mindset. This form the mindset. So I don't want to let my students to think about not only about the book, right? But I think they have to improve about materials. And then, for example, when I came to the class, I just wrote one word. For example, bring. Okay. Please make this example from that word. I bring money, and why did you bring money? Because something. So okay, from that accident, we will form the student's mindset. Because language is the most important thing. Language is the tool to communicate, and then our minds will be shared by the language. Okay, so if we have good communication, it's mean we have good mindset to talk with other people. So like that, I think.
Well, I agree with your perspective, sir. Okay, your turn.
The weakness, Ardini. Okay, the weakness. I think it's include to the SWOT analysis.
Yeah,
Okay, As the English teacher, I have already known that the student difficulties is how they practice in English, because I see and I know so well that several English teacher didn't teach the student practice communication using the English.
Yeah.
Yes, the English teacher, several, not all. Okay, guys, not all. Yeah, several English teacher that I have known. Okay, they didn't teach the student practice using the English for their daily communication, so that when the classes, the student difficult to explain something. The student able to memorize but difficult to explain.
Yeah.
That's the weakness in English education system for today, I think. So we have to find out the solution for that. Yeah. So I think the next question is how the solution. How to, is it right, Ardini?
Oh, it's okay,
Oh, no,
it's okay,
okay.
it's fine, fine.
I think that is the weakness based on my perspective.
Okay, so
I
from
want
me,
to know
yeah.
from
I know.
Yes, listen,
You will say it, so that's why I say.
always.
Sorry,
Okay, so my perspective as a student of senior high school, for me, yeah, I think they are too much focused on memorization. Yeah, like what you said before, and also because it makes the class feel boring and also rigid. Don't be agree? Because that's just what I felt as a student. I just want to say it. And also, in my opinion, schools should encourage more discussions, projects, or hands-on learning to make the class more enjoyable, more fulfilling. Yeah.
So it's been moving away memorization, right? Memorization. So
Too much. That's my
too much,
brain.
right?
Yes, too much. Yeah.
Okay, so begin? Still begin? Okay. So I think let's begin for what's question? Fourth, yeah. Fourth question. Okay, this is besides your experience when you try to teach English. What is the biggest challenges? What are the biggest challenges you have faced, and how do you overcome it? You
Is
first.
that-
Okay, I'm the first finally. Okay, challenges for teaching the student, yeah, as the English teacher in the system. So I have to, what is it, give the student the great motivation, yeah, small motivation, because I said several, yes, not all. Several students lazy to study, yeah, especially the English. Why? Because they're brainstorming like that. English is so difficult. English is not our language. Okay, but hi, the student. Okay, around the world. Okay, wherever you are, the English is important for you. Yes. So I give the reason why the English is important. The first one is English not only international language, but English is the business language. So one day, if you want to become a self-employee, you have to able to speak in English. You have to know about how to English be tools to get your big customer. Okay, I think. And then with client also, and then English is, I think this is every field in life use English. Yes. Okay. So this is challenge for English teacher, how to build the great motivation the student, so that the student able to speak in English and learn English easily and not boring. Yes. Okay. This is the big challenge for today as the English teacher. Okay. How your opinion, sir?
Amazing. So, in my opinion, I think English will be useful in the long terms. Okay, so not only learning about the language, but for the business. Okay, so education and also another majors. That right now English is the most important thing. The weakness of every English learner, especially in Indonesia, they are lazy to say something or to learn about English. They are shy to say something in English.